Welcome everybody to Canine Companions live virtual Sit, Stay, Sparkle Gala. We are less than 15 minutes away from our program starting at 6 p.m. Pacific. Everyone is getting ready for the big event, including some pups. This is Caden and Bruce, and I want to introduce my co-host, Katie.
I mean, could these guys get any cuter? Look at these little bow ties.
Come here, buddy.
I
Come
know.
say hi.
Well, they have to look their best for tonight, obviously. This is Sit, Stay, Sparkle, and we are so excited to celebrate this amazing mission with everyone, including Caden and Bruce. We're so thrilled to have these guys here with us, these service dogs joining us today, and we want to make sure that they look absolutely perfect for tonight's big event. That's why they're in their finest, so with a few finishing touches, they will be ready for their moment in the spotlight.
Thanks, Katie. Just a reminder, folks, the silent auction is going to close tonight at 6:15 p.m. Make sure to set your bids so you don't miss out. We have over 130 amazing items, and it's a fun way to support Canine Companions. If you haven't logged into our Scala software yet, we need everyone to do that. And so instructions are on your screen, and here's what you can also do. You can text SSS NWR21 to 243725. You'll get a personal link and follow the prompts, and you're on your way. You can also go to the Canine website, canine.org/sitstaysparkle. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us on the YouTube chat or click Contact Us at the Sit Stay Sparkle website. We also really want to know that you're with us, so please say hello in the chat.
So if you're just joining us, welcome to Sit, Stay, Sparkle 2021, the live virtual gala this year benefiting Canine Companions. We are a mere minutes away from our live program starting at 6 p.m. Pacific. You can tell that it's live because Caden and Bruce have just been going absolutely nuts here. You can watch our program on your bigger screen. The bigger the screen, the bigger the puppies. Your laptop, tablet, or smart TV, then grab a second device if possible, like a phone. Go to canine.org/sitstaysparkle. Now, if you only have one screen, no problem. Just open a new tab. Make sure you come right back here for the program. And just a reminder, the silent auction does close tonight at 6:15 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you set your max bids so you don't miss out on those items that you really want. And if you haven't registered yet, we do need everyone to do that. That is how you bid and also how you donate. Instructions are going to be on your screen. Here is what you need to do. You can text SSS NWR21 to 243725 for a personal link. Follow the prompts. You are on your way, or go to canine.org/sitstaysparkle. If you have any questions at all, just reach out to us on the YouTube chat. Michelle is there on the other end. She is going to be able to answer all of your questions.
I solved that problem. I just picked up the puppy. In fact, we really want to know that you're with us, so please say hello in the chat, and don't forget to share your photos of yourself attending our virtual event. You can also post directly to our Facebook event or use the hashtag #SitStaySparkle, and if it's a public post, we're going to see it.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Keep bidding on those silent auction items. They are closing at 6:15 p.m. We're going to start our live program at 6 o'clock Pacific.
Grab your wine, grab your puppy, get settled in, and when we come back, we're going to be having a party. But before we get started, take a look at this video from last year's event about two remarkable young women and a pretty remarkable service dog. Enjoy.
When I was about 2 years old, my mom really noticed that there were some really large differences between me and my abilities versus other children my age. I have a mutation of a disease called Bethlem myopathy. My muscles are incredibly weak and at no point have the possibility of developing more. I require help using the restroom, bathing, changing, many everyday tasks. My name is Sylvia Colt-Lacayo. I'm in my second year at Stanford University. I was really raised by teachers, it feels like. My mom's an English teacher. Education is incredibly important to me. I applied to Stanford in January of 2019 and got in that April. I had this incredible opportunity that not everyone may get, but I felt like the obstacles in front of me when it came to trying to go to school and living on campus were so monumental, and I didn't really know how to do that.
Here. Good job. When I got Nicola, she was 8 weeks old to the day. And I remember the first days being a little overwhelming. There was a lot to do. I wasn't quite sure how to handle like an itty bitty puppy all by myself. But really, I think after a week, she kind of adjusted and we hit our stride. And really from like then on out, it was smooth sailing. My name is Taylor. I raised a CCI dog when I was in college here at WSU. That year was amazing. She was always at my side and we did pretty much everything together. Nikki came with me everywhere, to class, to the bathroom, to the library. I wanted Nicola to learn that when you're in your vest, you are working. You're not distracted and you're focused on the task at hand. I had Nikki for about 2 years and I got the email that she was due for turn-in saying like, this is who your dog is going to. And I saw that it was a young college student who was gonna go to Stanford. And so it made me just filled with joy. I felt like I had trained her exactly for what she was going to be doing, and it was a great sense of relief. I was very happy and very proud.
Oh, there's a good girl. There's a good dog.
In August of 2019, I went to Canine Companions for Independence campus in Santa Rosa and spent 2 weeks there. The instructors pair you with a dog that they think will work and fit your needs. I really wanted Nicola. She was so calm and patient, but also you could tell had so much love in her. There is this moment at graduation where your name is called and you move across stage and Taylor is coming towards me with Nicola and we reunite in the middle, and that was such a surreal and emotional moment. I feel so immensely grateful to Taylor for all the work that she did. Not only did she raise this amazing dog, but she also did it like as a full-time college student. She sacrificed her own emotional attachment for me, and I'm forever grateful for that.
You have to do this for someone else. Like the work you put in now directly benefits someone else, so you cannot be lazy about it. That really helped me, like I think with the discipline that's required to raise a CCI dog. She brought so much joy to my college experience. I was over the moon hearing that she was going to another college, because not only does she now get to bring all of that love and joy that should like be coupled with a college experience to Sylvia, she also gives Sylvia like the freedom to go to college. And so I just love that Nicola gets to go to college again, have another wonderful time, and just give Sylvia all of the love that she needs and deserves.
I can't imagine having my freshman year of college be as successful as it was without Nicola. She brought me so much security at all times. Probably the biggest task that Nicola performs for me is picking things up the ground. But also, she brought me so much emotional support. Like, taking care of her and the fact that she needed me kept me grounded. I think that she's made independence so much more of a reality for me.
I would say every time I see a yellow lab, I would think about Nicola. If people ask about my tattoo, it makes me think about her. And then for a long time, she was like my screensaver. So that would make me think about her as well. Just training the dog, I think I'm gonna take that responsibility and the joy of that with me forever. I mean, I cannot wait to get my next CCI dog. I really can't. And really from giving Nicola away, I think I learned a lot of trust and responsibility, I would say. Yeah.
I'm excited to continue working with Nicola and working with Canine Companions and hopefully getting to go back to campus soon. I think that in our society, disabled people are given enough resources to maybe survive, but not to thrive. And that is something that I feel like Canine Companions does. They help people with disabilities thrive and live the best life possible.
Welcome everyone to the live virtual Sit Stay Sparkle Gala benefiting Canine Companions from the Gene and Charles Schultz campus in Santa Rosa, California. My name is James Dern and I'm the Senior Puppy Program Manager with Canine Companions. You think that'd mean I could handle a puppy? I'm also one of the hosts for tonight's event. I'm excited to introduce you to my co-host, Katie Nielsen of KPIX in San Francisco. We're also joined by some very adorable Canine Companions puppies. This is Caden, and Bruce is around here somewhere. Katie, we're going to throw Bruce to you in just a minute.
Oh, fantastic. We are thrilled to be here to support Canine Companions, a national nonprofit that provides expertly trained service dogs to adults, children, and veterans with disabilities free of charge. By being here, you are actually helping people with disabilities achieve greater independence through the incredible impact of a service dog.
People who registered for the event yesterday at 5 p.m. are automatically entered to win a fantastic prize, an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of the Gene and Charles Schultz campus at the Canine Training Center. This is the last stop before puppies go to their puppy raisers, and the winner and guest will meet puppies and dogs in professional training and have lunch with the executive director, Rachel Meyer, and a professional trainer. Stay tuned, you must be present to win.
Now, sometimes the best technology for providing independence has a cold nose and a warm heart. Our goal tonight is to raise $600,000, which will fund 12 new teams for the life of the partnership. That's over 120 years of support being made possible tonight for people with disabilities. Right now, we have raised more than $285,000 through sponsorships and donations. You can help us reach our goal, and James, one way to make that happen is by bidding in tonight's auctions.
That's right, Katie. The silent auction will close tonight at 6:15 p.m. If you really want a package and you definitely want to set that max bid. It's important to know that there's a delay from when we say something on the stage to when you hear it at home. When I say the auction is closed here on stage, most of you will hear me say that on YouTube about 20 seconds later. Some may hear it sooner and others a few seconds later. If you love a package, add a max bid and let the system bid for you so you don't miss out at the last second. If you're not sure how to join us, here's what we recommend. First, watch this on the YouTube stream on your bigger screen like a laptop, tablet, or a smart TV. Next, grab a second screen like a phone and go to canine.org/sitstaysparkle. If you haven't registered yet, instructions are on the screen, and here's what you need to do. You can text SSS NWR21 at 243725. You'll get a personal link, or just go to the canine.org/sitstaysparkle website.
Now, things may still be a little bit different this year, but we're going to try to keep it as fun as possible for everyone at home. And by the way, if you are watching on YouTube and you ever have a technical glitch, such as audio and video not syncing, just refresh your YouTube browser, and most of the time those problems will be fixed. And of course, if you want to say hello or if you have any questions, you can write us in the chat. Michelle is here and she'll be answering that and monitoring the chat tonight.
And again, if you haven't gotten set up to bid and donate yet, please do that now. The silent auction closes at 6:15 p.m., so we're getting really close, so make sure to set your max bid so you don't miss out on that item you want. Head to canine.org/sitstaysparkle, sign up, and get going. If you have any questions, just reach out to us in the chat. We're here to help you.
And to officially kick things off, please welcome Executive Director of Canine Companions Northwest Region, Rachel Meyer, followed by Paige Mazzoni, Chief Executive Officer for Canine Companions.
Come on in, Rachel. Oh.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate and support Canine Companions in our mission. I'm Rachel Meyer, the Executive Director of the Northwest Region of Canine Companions, and the concept of service dogs for people with physical disabilities started right here in Santa Rosa in 1975. Now we have served people with over 65 different disabilities. Thanks to countless supporters, Canine Companions is now the largest service dog provider in the country. Children with physical and cognitive disabilities gain confidence and independence with their new best friends by their sides. Adults with physical disabilities are able to do more with a service dog who can pick up dropped items and open doors so they no longer have to ask someone else for help. Adults who are deaf or hard of hearing feel secure knowing their hearing dogs will alert them to important sounds. And veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder feel increased calm and security with their service dogs by their sides, knowing they'll provide more space in public and interrupt anxiety behaviors, even wake them from nightmares. Many thanks to all of you for joining us this evening. By giving generously tonight, you'll help us continue to place our incredible service dogs with those who need them. You'll help puppies like Caden and Bruce become service dogs, picking up dropped items, opening and closing doors, and enhancing independence. And that's pretty incredible. I would like also to take a moment to thank our National Board of Directors and the Northwest Regional Board for their support, as well as the Sit, Stay, Sparkle Committee, led by co-chairs Courtney Lee and Margie Goldschlag. In addition, I would like to recognize the virtual table captains for Sit, Stay, Sparkle. Together, they have raised over $150,000. We couldn't do our great work without the support of all of you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Canine Companions CEO, Paige Mazzoni. Welcome, Paige.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Rachel. Welcome to Sit, Stay, Sparkle. We were super excited to have this event in person this year, but the Delta variant had other ideas for all of us. So we're very grateful that you've decided to join us in person via your home computer or TV or whatever you're on. I think the best part about tonight is hopefully that you'll get to see a little bit of the mission in action. During the last year and a half, our trainers and our employees have worked so hard to keep the mission in sight, to really, really do our best to place high-quality service dogs with people with disabilities at no charge and Follow Up for Life, also at no charge. And it hasn't been that easy for them. They've had to do multiple team trainings where we might have done maybe 10 team trainings in a year. Our trainers and our staff are organizing team trainings basically every week. We've shortened them a little bit, made part of them virtual, but made them much, much smaller. So in order to continue to get our amazing dogs to people and to their perfect human partner to go create a life of enhanced independence, we've had to work pretty much round the clock, and we being the trainers and the kennel and all the people who really know how to make this magic happen. So I want to acknowledge them, but I also want to acknowledge all of you. Because of all of you, we've been able to continue to raise money, to support the program. Our community has reached out in so many ways. We've had people making masks for us. We've had people calling and just saying, hey, you guys are doing a great job. Hang in there. We're here. We're supporting you. We've had volunteers come back to help bathe dogs, walk dogs, very small numbers, very masked, very socially distanced. But it's been truly, truly heartwarming. And I hope tonight you see some of the impact of this program. It's hard to explain until you see it yourself. But when you see a small child who hasn't spoken and suddenly 6 months after getting their dog starts speaking, or when you see a veteran who has PTSD who hasn't smiled, and at the end of their 2-week training class here, they're smiling in their final picture, it just is incredible to understand what these dogs can do. So we thank all of you for being here. We thank you for supporting us. We have a lot of big plans. We have a 5-year strategic plan that is really more like a 10-year strategic plan. Many of you know about that. All of you are supporting it. We have big ideas about how we can do more in this world to help more people with disabilities, to hopefully get rid of wait lists and get a dog to everyone who needs one. That's a really, really aspirational goal. But we're really, really serious about it because we know we can change people's lives and help them live lives full of independence and opportunity, and that's what we're all here for. So tonight, we thank you. We also want to thank, we've had some people that have done some pretty amazing things, as I said, during COVID. One of them is our group of pilots, our aviation partners. They have stepped up. One of the things that happened during COVID is commercial airlines stopped flying animals. That was a problem for us because we breed all of our dogs here and then we fly them around to our 6 campuses nationwide. So we couldn't move our puppies. So these pilots stepped up, these private pilots with their planes, and they're taking puppies on flights all over the country all the time. They're amazing. The puppies are really kind of living large and they're very happy. The puppy raisers love it. They get these little puppies coming off the plane who aren't coming from a cargo hold and are pretty darn happy when they get off the plane. So it's been an amazing, amazing and very validating program. So thank you to the pilots. I know many of you are watching. Thank you for everything you are doing for us. We are excited to do more tonight. We have a lot of great items on the auction. We have a lot of great things happening. Our national board and our regional Northwest board have both supported and done a lot to help make tonight happen. Thank you to you. Thank you to St. Francis for the great wine. And so I hope tonight you give generously. We hope you are touched and moved by everything that is possible between a dog and a human and that human-canine bond. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. We truly, truly appreciate you. And as they say in the news, because I always wanted to do this, back to you, Katie.
Paige, thank you so much. And also to Rachel for your incredible leadership of Canine Companions. I know that without both of you and your vision, this just would not be possible. So we're going to give some recognition to some people who have definitely made tonight a huge success already.
We want to thank our sponsors for their generous support. First, we have our leader of the pack level sponsors. This is Next Home, a modern real estate franchise with over 500 offices across the country. Based out of Pleasanton, California, Next Home is also one of our national partners. I want to thank Bruce and Ruth Schumacher, longtime donors and volunteers right here on campus, who are so generous in every way. One Star Credit Union, one of Silicon Valley's largest member-owned financial institutions.
Top dog sponsors are Exchange Bank, Google, Interwest Insurance Services, Kaiser Permanente, Les Shy Market, Carolyn and Derek Lowe, Microsoft, Mary Louise and Bill Ranking, and retired breeder Ross.
Our best friend sponsors, Barry and Juliana Graham.
And then we also have, that we would like to thank tonight, Sharon and David Beckham, Judy and Steve Finn, Joel and Maureen Lorraine, Claudia Peters, Craig Weekly, RBC Wealth Management, Simpson Sheet Metal, Summit State Bank.
And our pick of the litter sponsors. We really appreciate all of you. Okay, let's also thank the table captains who put together some powerful virtual tables tonight to fund the mission of Canine Companions. These supporters reached out to their friends, families, and colleagues to ask for donations. Together, as you heard Rachel say, these tables have raised over $150,000 towards our goal of $600,000 tonight. We would also like to thank the Sit Stay Sparkle Committee for their hard work and flexibility, particularly our co-chairs, Courtney Lee and Marnie Goldschlag. They all did so much to make this event possible. We really thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Okay, everyone, the silent auction is closing in just a few minutes, so get your final bids in now.
So we are also going to be saying goodbye to our friends Caden and Bruce for the time being. They are some of the professional dogs that are just starting training. They're what, 14
Yeah,
weeks
14,
old?
16 weeks old. I think Bruce here is a little younger. Caden's just turned 16 weeks old.
So absolutely amazing that they're going to end up helping someone who has such great needs. So now let's learn more about the amazing mission of Canine Companions. When we come back, the silent auction will be closing. So take a look.
Angie, do we have some news?
Yes.
Till the silent auction closes. Why don't we just count it down? 3, 2, 1. The silent auction is closed, folks. Bye, Caden. Or Bruce.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us at Sit Stay Sparkle. My name is Susan Porteous, and I'm the Northwest Region Puppy Program Manager. I'm here with this adorable litter of future service dogs at our Canine Center, right across from the Jean and Charles Schultz campus. And these little guys are just starting out their journey to become service dogs. All of our puppies are born in the homes of our volunteers, where they live for their first 8 weeks. Then they come back to us here at the Canine Center, where our veterinarians check them over and make sure that everyone's nice and healthy before they continue on their journeys. From there, they fly out to meet their puppy raisers all over the country, and a lot of them are transported by our fantastic volunteer pilots as well. Our puppy raisers then have them for about a year and a half, during which time they're training, raising, socializing, and really getting them set up for their future as service dogs. Then it's time for them to come back to us at our campus here in Santa Rosa, California to begin professional training. And that's where they learn a lot more advanced commands like picking up dropped items, turning on and off lights, tugging open doors and drawers, and all sorts of other things to help our clients live more independent lives. Then, once they're fully trained, our clients come and stay with us here on our campus for a 2-week on-site team training, and that's the time when they're matched with their new service dogs and learn all of those commands and how to handle them so that they can go off into the world together and live more independent lives as a team. And all of this is made possible due to the support of generous donors like you. We hope that you will give generously tonight so that we continue to place these life-changing service dogs with people with disabilities, completely free of charge. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy your evening.
What a great video to show us why we're all here tonight. We're so excited to welcome some new guests to the stage. These are some service dogs in professional training here on the Gene and Charles Schultz campus. Bernadette,
Olga,
and
Coraline.
All right.
Now, James, I know that you were a trainer once upon a time. So tell us a little bit about these dogs, how long they've been in training, and what the focus is right now.
Well, these guys take about 6 months to get through professional training and to get each dog through our program and get matched with a person with a disability. The dogs are towards the end of their training. This means they know about 40 commands to enhance independence of somebody's life. They are temperamentally and medically ready to be service dogs.
Hello.
Yes, so they're going to get ready and go through a team training where they're going to meet their forever person. Oh, Coraline is very excited about that.
Now, the silent auction, as we just mentioned, has just closed, but the live auction is still open. We're going to be going through some of those items just a little bit later, so congratulations to all of the winners of tonight's silent auction. Oh my goodness, with so many puppies. So we do want you to go ahead and take a look at those live auction items. Set your max bids now. And before that, we are at the much anticipated moment of tonight. More puppies.
Did you say puppies?
Of course. I am talking about all kinds of puppies. A litter of adorable Canine Companions puppies. Northwest Region Puppy Program Manager Susan Porteous is with us tonight across the street in our Canine Center with a litter of puppies. She's going to tell us about how these little pups begin their journey to change the life of a person with a disability.
This is no ordinary puppy. He's a Canine Companions for Independence assistance dog in the making. Born, raised, and trained to rise to any challenge. Partnered to give independence to a child, adult, or veteran with a disability, entirely free of charge. Learn how you can give independence and give a dog a job at cci.org.
Oh, thank you for those puppies, Susan. Of course, everybody wants to see the puppies. They don't really care about us that much. They just want the puppies, right? Well, it is now your opportunity to donate for our Fund a Team. So let's do our live featured auction items. I'd like to introduce another member of our on-camera team, Northwest Region Senior Development Director, Angie Escudero. She's going to be sharing information about who's donating and where all of those current bids are.
Hi, everybody. So happy to be with you all and to share the bids with you.
All live items will close together in about 15 minutes, and here's a tip. You can set a maximum bid on any remaining item after your initial bid. The system will ask you whether or not you want to set a maximum bid. If you do really want an item, you'll definitely want to do that.
Yeah, so basically what happens, it's kind of like eBay, right? So you place a bid, then you can set your maximum bid, and the computer will automatically bid for you each time you are outbid. Now, that is especially important in this virtual gala because, as we told you earlier, there is a delay from when we say something here on the live stage to when you actually get a chance to hear it at home. So if you love a package, go ahead, set a max bid, and let the system bid for you so that you don't miss out at the last second.
If you're not 100% sure you're seeing the most recent bids, just refresh your bidding page. Everyone ready to bid on ready to bid on our actual live auction items?
Hopefully everyone has already gone through. They've already registered. Credit card info is ready to go. So let's go ahead and start. James and I are going to go through some of these live auction items. Now, just so that everyone knows, these are not actually going to close until we have gone through all of the items. So we're going to go through each one, then all the live auctions will close at the same time after that. That's why we keep talking about the importance of setting that max bid. So let's talk about our first live auction item. This is from the St. Francis Winery and Vineyards Food Pairing and Wine. St. Francis is one of Canine Companions' incredible international partners. You and 5 friends will enjoy an unforgettable wine and food pairing adventure. This nationally acclaimed 5-course fine dining experience highlights Sonoma County's diverse agricultural and culinary traditions. Savor the wine, food, and stunning wild oak vineyard views. This package includes a gift for each guest, a 3-pack of St. Francis Reserve wines showcasing renowned wine growing regions, a 2016 Reserve Alexander Valley Cab, a 2016 Reserve Sonoma Valley Merlot, and a 2016 Reserve Dry Creek Valley Zinfandel. That is 18 bottles of Reserve wine. So we want to go ahead and check in with Angie to see how the bidding is going for this first live auction package.
All right, well, on this item, we have Ann Highland, who came in with her first bid. We had Beth Brannick coming in, and now Ann has the high bid again at $1,050.
Oh, we got a little bidding war.
$1,050 so far for the St. Francis Winery and Vineyards Food Pairing and Wine. Still an opportunity to bid on that until we've gone through all of these live auction items, so make sure you get your bids in.
All right, the next item up is a dogtail dinner party for 10. This is an opportunity you won't find anywhere else. Your hosts, Ted Andrews and Gretchen Hund, will treat you to cocktails, dinner, and delicious fine wines overlooking the Puget Sound and Olympic Mountains in Seattle's private Highlands community. Bring your well-behaved and fully vaccinated dogs to enjoy treats of their own and play with Canine Companions release dog, Thimble. And we'll head to Angie to check on the bidding. How's that item doing, Angie?
We've had 3 bidders so far on that item, and Laura Mateo and Courtney Lee have been going back and forth on that one. Right now, Courtney has it at $1,950.
All right, Courtney.
All right, so on to the next auction item, a week stay on beautiful Whidbey Island in Washington's Puget Sound. You'll escape for a week of relaxation and adventure on the southern point of the island. The home belongs to volunteers Chris and Courtney Lee and features 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, along with a fire pit, ping pong table, barbecue, and beach access at Cultus Bay. Bring your well-behaved dogs. The property is fully fenced. Discovered the many you-pick farms, beaches, hikes, and charming towns on the island. This is just a lovely, low-key place to enjoy time with friends and family, something I think we could all use
sounds
right
amazing.
now. So let's go back to Angie. Angie, how are we looking on this package?
Well, we have 2 bidders, one of whom, Dorana, I happen to know just came back from Whidbey. So you know she had a great time because she is currently the high bidder at $4,000. She is bidding against Ken Pecoraro.
All right. Well, next up, we have a dinner for 8 at the Wild Oak Saddle Club. Grab your friends and get ready for a delicious and exclusive evening with the private Wild Oak Saddle Club in Santa Rosa. You'll have cocktails and meet a Canine Companions puppy in training before being wined and dined by the incredible Wild Oak staff. Executive Chef Joel Farinacci masterfully blends locally sourced and seasonal ingredients to create your amazing meal. You and your guests will each go home with gift bags featuring 2 bottles of wine from Santa Rosa's Trissini Winery and a Canine Companions plush puppy. Angie, how's the bidding happening on that?
4 bidders on this item.
Wow.
Yep. And but our most recent bidders are Rick Goldberg and Ruth Brentari. Ruth has it right now at $1,800.
Ooh, important to get those bids in because it looks like these are going pretty quickly. Now, how would you like to spend a week on a private island?
This is the one I think
Right?
I would
think
go.
this is
I'm
the one
gonna go
that
for.
so many people have their eye on. A week on a private island. Thank you so much to donor Colette Bunton. Now, you can spend a week in paradise on Alphanese Island on the Seychelles, heart of the Indian Ocean. Picture quiet picnics on secluded beaches, incredible encounters with marine life, and blissful spa pampering all for you. You'll stay in one of 22 privately spaced air-conditioned beach bungalows, all just steps from the ocean with individual gardens, outdoor showers, and verandas. The island has miles of unblemished shorelines, lagoons, and sea flats. On land, you can wander the island on foot or bicycle to find ancient tortoises and other wildlife. At sea, you will be at the center of a coral atoll, a natural marine sanctuary, while you scuba dive, snorkel, kayak, or sail. If you're an angler, you will be in heaven fishing in these unspoiled waters. Meals at the Shoreline Restaurant and the charter flight from the Seychelles main airport to the island are included. So, Angie, I have to know, who is bidding on this week at the private island?
Right? I wish it was me, but so far we've had 3 bidders. Angie Bicey and Aaron Longley at the beginning. Karen Ammer joined about a couple hours ago, and Aaron Longley still has the high bid at $11,500.
Oh,
Apparently, private islands don't come cheap. Who
I
knew?
guess not. I guess a private island is still out of reach for me. But anyway, great way to support Canine Companions. So something a little closer to home for those of us in California, a private guest house stay in a vineyard estate in Napa. You will enjoy Napa away from the crowds with this exclusive 2-night stay for 6 on a private and historic O'Connell family vineyard estate. Donated by winery owners Gabrielle and Wayne O'Connell, the charming 3-bedroom estate guest house is stocked with estate-grown GC Napa Valley culinary and bath products. The certified organic vineyards and estate gardens are located on an original vineyard site dating to the 1850s. You and your guests will also go to the Gabrielle Collection tasting room for a VIP tasting experience. The winery chef will create palate-teasing bites inspired and paired with award-winning O'Connell family wines from the Oak Knoll district. Angie, tell us how we're doing on this package.
Well, we've had 3 bidders again on this one. We had Kurt Kaufman, who has been bidding consistently against Laura Mateo and Russ Grevich. Kurt has the bidding right now at $4,500.
$4,500 for a
All
Napa
right,
package.
for a Napa package.
Now we are going back to the islands. Aloha.
Aloha.
A magical adventure in Kauai. So head to the fabulous Oceanfront Point at Poipu Resort on the southernmost tip of Kauai for a week of Hawaiian beauty and hospitality thanks to Dawn Ozenbaugh. This 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo has a fully equipped kitchen and ensuite bathroom in the bedroom. Point at Poipu is surrounded by breathtaking mountain ranges and overlooks the secluded and polished sands of Shipwreck Beach. This area of Kauai is known for exceptional snorkeling and scuba diving. Relax at the beach or poolside and bask in the warmth of Hawaiian bliss. Doesn't that sound great right now? Angie, who is going to the islands?
Well, right now, high bid, let's see, we've had 3 bidders, Aaron Longley, Laura Mateo, and Mindy and Robert Becker. Right now, the Beckers have high bid at $4,750.
$4,750 for a trip to Hawaii.
Excellent.
That's fantastic, and especially for Canine Companions.
Oh, so fantastic. So next we have a unique item from Chris Kittredge, internationally recognized and a published photographer, national board member, and breeder caretaker. She does it all around here. A day in the life photography package. If you've seen our website, puppy calendar, any report, you've seen Chris's work. Chris believes that everyone's daily lives deserves to be documented and celebrated, and this package will do just that. She will artistically and unobtrusively document your day, a day at your vineyard during harvest, activities with 2- and 4-legged family members, family reunions, or sporting events. Your choice. This package includes up to 8 hours of documentary photography in the digital files, including license rights for commercial use. Angie, how's it going?
Well, this item is available for bid, and you really don't want to miss it. If you have a business that you're getting started, if you have some, you're going to be doing your vineyard, your harvest, whatever it happens to be, you want to bid on this
A
item.
little family event would be great.
Oh, a family reunion would be fantastic.
Or anything with those kiddos. I mean, they grow up so fast.
I know.
Just being able to capture a day of what it's like in your family's life, looking back on those pictures
Absolutely.
5-10 years from now. And, with Chris's work, we've seen what a great job she does capturing the puppies. If you can just imagine what she could do with your family, a little bit of direction, because as we saw a little bit earlier, puppies don't always cooperate.
No, they don't.
So, how about going on vacation with the ultimate flexibility? If that's what you're looking for, then this is the package for you. You will stay in luxury thanks to $2,000 toward any Marriott Bonvoy property worldwide, courtesy of Northwest Region board member and Canine Companions graduate Shira Molem. You can choose any of the properties in their portfolio of 30 hotel brands, and to help you get to your destination, you will also receive 2 round-trip unrestricted tickets from award-winning Alaska Airlines. Alaska flies to destinations across the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii, with additional routes to Mexico, Canada, Costa Rica, and Belize. So, Angie, who's bidding on this one?
We've had 2 bidders going back and forth the whole time, Mindy and Robert Becker and Cynthia Hennessy. Cynthia has high bid right now at $47.50.
$47.50 for anywhere you want to go. Just imagine, where would you go, James?
Well, you have me thinking about Hawaii and the Seychelles, so.
I mean,
I think it's definitely somewhere warm and tropical with some fish and a reef. I'm going to be happy. So this next item is a total dream for those of us who love puppies. This is lunch with a litter. This is an opportunity you're only going to find here at Canine Companions. Longtime breeder caretaker, puppy raiser, and national board member Emily Williams invites you and 11 friends to her home to enjoy a delicious gourmet lunch in the company of a litter of puppies. You're going to get to cuddle with some puppies, learn about puppies, and watch puppies play while learning about breeder caretaking from a master. You'll go home after your amazing lunch with all the photos and videos you want. But sorry, the puppies have to stay. Angie, who's going to hang out with some puppies for the day?
And we've had lots and lots of bids on this one, unsurprisingly. We have back and forth for a while here. We've had Janet Wedekin and Jackie Maxson. And right now, Jackie has high bid at $25.50.
$25.50 for 11 friends. You and 11 friends and puppies? I mean,
for an afternoon with Dan and Emily, too. 2 great people who've supported Canine Companions forever. And they've done this every year, and it's always a big hit.
And it's such a unique experience. So that's definitely something you're going to want to make sure that you get your bids on. And James, to satisfy this whole thing with the warm and the tropical, how about a stay on the beach in Hilton Head, South Carolina? Recharge with a week in South Carolina at Hilton Head's Island's premier vacation destination, the Sea Pines Resort. This is donated by volunteer Sharon Yakura. You'll golf on some of the best courses in the South, and the entire resort is rated among the best family resorts in the country by Travel and Leisure magazine. You'll stay in a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo and enjoy the best the Low Country has to offer, with unlimited opportunities for relaxing and exploring on the resort's 5,000 pristine oceanfront acres, including a 5-mile stretch of sandy beach. So, Angie, who is in the lead for going to South Carolina?
We've had a lot of bidders on this one as well. And we had Kurt Kaufman and Karen and Tony Schultz going back and forth for a while. And now, just in the last few minutes, we had Esmeralda Silva come in, and she has it right now at 3,000.
All right,
Esmeralda sliding in there.
Great. So our last item is a hands-on Italian culinary experience. You and 5 friends will savor the flavors of northern Italy with Italian chef Andre Floresi with this one-of-a-kind opportunity. Chef Andre creates both lovely and scrumptious homemade pasta and gnocchi, and so will you. When you and your friends arrive at the beautiful home of Angie Bicey and Cynthia Purley in Kirkland, Washington, you'll don aprons and pitch in while the main course pastas are drying. Relax with an aperitivo, meet resident Canine Companions release dog Daisy, and chat with your friends. It'll be a fun and festive night enjoying dinner that you help prepare. This is all going to be while you're watching over the Olympic Mountains. Dinner includes wine, appetizer, main course, salad, and dessert. Molto bene. Angie, how's it going?
All right, we've had 3 bidders on this item. Currently, we have Kathy Betts in the lead at $17.25.
So we are just about to close those live auctions. So what that means for everyone at home right now is get those max bids in right now, because you don't want to get undercut by, was it Esmeralda, who was kind of sliding in there?
Right in with $3 grand.
Don't let that happen to you if you want some of these items. So go ahead. We're going to give you just a few more seconds to go get those max bids in. And Angie just gave me the signal that we are 10 seconds away.
All right.
So here we go. Let's do a little countdown to the close of all the live auction items.
Ready?
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Auction closed. Thank you so much for those high bids tonight. All of the money, we've kind of been joking about all of this, but all of these packages were donated. And so what that means is that every single dollar is going back to Canine Companions for Independence, and that is going to help provide a service dog for someone in need.
Completely free of charge. I just want to congratulate all of our auction item winners. Right now is a really special part of our show where we're going to show the premiere of the newest Canine Companions short film featuring Jaden, Dan, Brittany, and service dog Delphi, and Delphi's puppy raisers from the Leipelt family. Then we're going to give all of you the opportunity to raise your virtual paddle and make a 100% tax-deductible donation.
That's right. So first we're going to see how one young boy and his family's lives have changed since receiving their service dog Delphi, and learn about Delphi's journey to 8-year-old Jaden. So without further ado, here's their wonderful story to enjoy.
She went to first grade just like you.
And she went in the front. All the kids went in the back.
Yeah. My class had a birthday party for me when I turned 1.
This is Jaden. Jaden is 7 years old, almost 8, and he's going into 2nd grade this year. Jaden has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's a progressive muscle wasting condition.
His muscles break down, and where a normal person would rebuild, his just continue to break down because he doesn't produce the dystrophin to help rebuild them.
So physically, he has a kind of harder time getting around, and that's where Delphi comes in to help him out with that kind of stuff.
Hey Jaden, where are we going?
To get my dog.
To get your dog! You excited? Woohoo, let's do this!
It was exciting.
I think Brittany cried.
I cried.
Give her some loves.
Good girl.
Aww.
This is my dog, Delphi.
And what are some things you like to do with her? We like to watch TV, we like to play video games, we like to go to the park. She sleeps in my room with me.
She goes to my doctor's appointments.
She goes to all of your doctor's
But
appointments.
sometimes she doesn't.
Okay, well, she goes to like 99% of them. How does it make you feel when Delphi does stuff for you?
Happy.
It makes you happy?
Is she your best friend? Oh. Delphi is really a companion for Jaden, and it's somebody that he can, rely on that's always gonna be there for him.
Before we got Delphi, every single time Jaden had to go to the bathroom, every single time he wanted to brush his teeth, go get a toy out of the other room or out of his bedroom, one of us always had to walk into the room with him. And so when we got Delphi, now he has his own little shadow that gets to go from room to room with him. And so it's definitely built up that independence piece for him. It was really important for us to get a dog that was really, really comfortable around little kids. Where's that?
The place we went?
Yeah, that was in Santa Rosa. John and Jill, the people who raised her when she was a puppy, that was the day they had to bring her and drop her off so she could meet us.
We are very honored to have raised Delphi for Jaden, and it being his first service dog was very special for us. I think it's hard to describe in words the magic of a service dog. When you witness that relationship together, you just know that you want to be a part of that. And that was my motivation to want a puppy raise. And so started in 1994 with my first dog, Inga, and didn't stop. My name's Jill Leipelt, and I've been puppy raising since 1994. And this is Sarah. She's the 10th puppy that we've raised. Take 3?
You're a good girl, huh?
I teach in a 1st and 2nd grade classroom, and when the dogs are old enough, they begin coming to work with me on a daily basis and get to meet the students and the general life of a school, the noise, the action. Delphi was the 8th puppy that we raised for Canine Companions, and she was special from the start. She waited a long time to find this person, and we were thrilled when she was matched with Jaden. And she was raised in a classroom, and what a great fit for her to be placed with a little boy that she needed.
Having a pet around the house, especially one that you know that you need to get to a certain level by a certain time, definitely adds a level of responsibility. You're basically like a parent for the dog, and you want to raise them to be the best that they can be before you have to let them go back for advanced training. So I feel like it definitely helped me mature a little bit more.
It's always difficult to turn in your puppy that you've raised and bonded for the past 18 months. You get so close to the puppy, but you know you're doing it for the right reason.
Puppy raising is one of the most rewarding experiences and one of the best things that you will ever do. Not only is it rewarding to see and guide these puppies to go on to reach their purpose and what they were born to do, but you make lifelong friendships in the Canine Companions community.
It's important to have families like the Leipelt family to raise these dogs, because without them, there is no Canine Companions. Jaden's diagnosis is progressive and will continue to get worse. He's going to continue to need more and more help doing just day-to-day activities. So having her learning with him as these things happen, it just gives him that increased independence that he otherwise wouldn't have.
Wow, what an incredible story, and we're so thrilled to hear from Jaden, Dan, Brittany, and Aubrey with service dog Delphi right now. And with that video that we just played, what an amazing team. Right now, you can make more matches like Jaden and Delphi happening by raising your paddle and donating to Fund a Team. To raise your virtual paddle, click Event Table Donation or the Donate Now button. Package number 1 is called Fund a Team. That's the one you click to raise your virtual paddle. If we hit our goal of $600,000, we will fund 2-week team training classes for 60 clients so they can be matched with their new service dogs. Already, we have raised, how much have we raised, Angie?
$362,880.
Oh boy, we're just about, how far
We're
away?
well over halfway there.
All right, we're almost there. Oh, Jaden and Family Live are going to join us for this virtual event.
That's fantastic.
How exciting.
We literally just had someone tell us about this. So that is going to be fantastic that we're going to get a chance to meet them. But as far as the bidding goes, we're going to try to make this easy for you. We have a $100,000 matching gift for any of the gifts from the Puget Sound area, courtesy of Aldara Foundation.
If you live outside of the Puget Sound area, don't worry. Thanks to a last-minute anonymous donor, your gift is also going to be matched up to $100,000. That's just incredible.
I mean, what that means is it potentially up to an additional $200,000, because if you pledge $10,000, that becomes $20,000, and that is enough for 2 teams to be put in training for 2 clients.
That's amazing. And we have something really exciting for all of you. A lot of organizations show a picture of a thermometer filling up during this portion of a gala. But since we know you love dogs, we're going to create a live dog thermometer. Oh, okay. Well, first we're going to hear from Jaden live at our virtual event. Jaden, take it away.
Good evening.
Thank you for your generous support of Canine Companions.
We can't imagine our life without our sweet Delphi. We've had her for just over a year now, and we've seen huge changes in Jaden's level of confidence and in his independence. As a parent of a child with a disability, it's been really wonderful to have Delphi join our family. We go to what feels like an endless amount of doctor's visits, and we do a lot of traveling for Jaden's medical trials, and having Delphi there to be Jaden's buddy through the whole thing has been really awesome experience. We're just so happy to have her as part of our family.
We can't begin to thank you enough for your generosity so that more adults, veterans, and children with disabilities like Jaden can receive their own Canine Companion service dogs free of charge. Your support has not only changed our lives, but countless others. We are forever grateful.
Jaden, you want to say anything?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Thank you, I love Delphi.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. You know, I think that really inspires everyone to know exactly what this organization is doing for people who really are in need. And so back to this dog thermometer. Don't be afraid, no dogs are going to be hurt in this. For every $10,000 raised right now, 1 dog in professional training is actually going to jump up on these benches behind us, representing the new teams that you are going to help us create. So here's what we need. We need to raise $200,000 to match the very generous donors who have already given, so you can help make it happen. So now let's get to it. So as those donations come in, Angie, we're going to go to you so that you can let us know who has already jumped in with some of those donations.
All right, we're going to try to get 20 dogs up here on the stage to represent the $200,000, and $25,000 is our first level. If 2 people donate, we will be bringing 5 dogs on stage. Wait, Angie, do we have a donor?
We do. We have a donation coming in to get us started, a donor jumping in at 25. Incredible, huge thanks to Ann Gettinger.
Wow, thank you so much, Ann. 2 dogs means 2 clients will be matched with their dogs during team training. Let's get this going. Who are the dogs that we got up here now?
We have Milton.
Milton, handsome boy.
Oh my goodness.
And Leopold.
Oh, what a great
All
name.
right.
And that is all thanks to Ann. So thank you so much for jumping in at that $25,000 level. These are 2 of the teams that you have helped make possible through all of that. So if we don't have anyone else, let's check in with Angie. Anyone else at the $25,000 level?
Not right now. I'm going to refresh my screen one more time and just check to make sure. Nope, nobody else at this moment.
Thank you,
Perfect.
Ann.
So Ann, again, thank you so much. Now we're going to our $10,000 second level. So each donation at this level will fund a 2-week team training for a person with a disability so they can be matched with an amazing Canine Companion service dog. Now, we still have quite a few dogs to get up on this stage before we reach our goal. So,
18. We need 18 more dogs.
Angie, anyone jumping in at $10,000 tonight?
Yes, fantastic. We have $10,000 from a generous anonymous donor who I know has been donating for over 25 years. We also have $10,000 from, again, longtime donors Bob and Alex Griswold. And a big thank you to Bill and ML Ranking with retired breeder Ross, who also came in at $10,000.
Great, and we have a couple of more dogs joining us. We have Olga, and who's our black fluffy? Bonnie, the black fluffy. She's adorable. All right, well, let's keep this going. We're gonna go back down to the $5,000 level. 2 $5,000 donations will bring another dog up here on stage. And so who's ready to donate? Angie?
We've had Randy and Linda White come in. Randy and Linda are on our Northwest Regional Board, and also the Carl Judd Foundation, very generous donors of ours who are in at $5,000 as well.
Ah, thanks, guys. So let's gonna bring two more dogs up. Who do we got?
This is Agnes.
Agnes, adorable.
Our dog thermometer is starting to fill up pretty quickly here.
And we have a yellow puppy over here. Who's this? Selma. Come on up, Selma.
Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dogs up here so far. We are getting closer to our goal of our dog thermometer, trying to get up to 20 dogs. So thank you to everyone who has donated so far as our dog thermometer gets settled here. Let's go on to our next level, $2,500. So $2,500. We need 4 donors at this level to bring another dog up here on stage to keep going.
Exciting. We just had a $10,000 donation from Ken Pecoraro. Thank you, Ken.
Ken
Oh my
Pecoraro,
gosh,
thank you so
Ken.
much. That's another dog on the dog thermometer. Who do we got? Gemini. Oh, 2 dogs in 1.
So we have got quite a few dogs going on our dog thermometer here. We were talking about our $2,500 level after we got that surprise donation of $10,000. Thank you again to all of our incredible generous donors. Angie, who do we have at this $2,500 level?
Well, I'm just refreshing my screen. I'm not seeing anybody right now, so I don't know. I'm hoping my screen's working.
So no additional dogs in our
No more dogs for the
thermometer
$2,500 level. We're gonna bring up some more dogs at the $1,000 level though. So if 10 of you are able to donate at this level, another dog is going to come join the crowd. Angie, do we have anyone at the $1,000 level?
You know, our first one is Paige and Brad Mazzoni.
Oh,
Paige Mazzoni and Brad Piggin.
Our fearless
Fantastic.
leader. Thank you, Paige.
Yes.
So that is a 10th of a dog on our dog thermometer. We're getting closer. Angie, do we have anyone else at the $1,000 level right now?
We don't. I really am. Oh, Kurt Kaufman came in at $1,000.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Great.
So getting closer to another dog up on our dog thermometer. We'll give you guys a
couple more. Dan and Emily Williams are in at $1,000 as well.
After donating their lunch with a litter, they come in at another $1,000. Thank you so much, Dan and Emily.
So as we're kind of letting all of these donations roll in, I know that quite a few people are probably looking to virtually raise their paddles right now. So we'll give you a few minutes to do that. Angie is continuing to refresh her screen. So when any of those donations do pop up, we will be sure to mention them. So if we are kind of done at the $1,000 level, let's go down to $500. That seems pretty affordable for quite a few folks who are watching tonight. And if we get 20 donors at the $500 level, then we are going to be able to bring up another dog. So Angie, who do we have coming in now?
We've had Tanya Carter, Joel Lorraine, Claudia Peters and Craig Weekly, who are also sponsors, Barb and Bill Bachner, who were table captains for us, Lisa Lebrecht, and those are our $500 donors so far.
All right.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Thank you to everybody who's donating at every level.
I think that's
two more $1,000 donors, Carol Weldon and Robert Aldrich.
Carol and Robert, thank you so much. Another $2,000 at that level. Thank you.
I think we need to bring up another dog. I don't know where we are, like monetarily, but
Come
like
on.
I feel like we just need another dog in this whole pile over here.
Oh, good. Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Kiwi's a good jumper.
Very, very sweet. Oh, Kiwi.
Okay.
Kiwi's kind of stealing the show at this point. I mean, it's...
She's hamming it up. Yeah. All right, we're going to go down to the $250 level. This is our last official level for that you can raise your paddle at. We're going to give you another chance, though. Angie, do we have anyone coming in at 250?
We do. We've got Christine and Mark Mandoli, Rachel Meyer, Jody Hawthorne, Vicki Boardman, who was on our Sit Stay Sparkle committee, Barbara Barrow, and we also had Mary Ord coming in at $1,000.
Oh, Mary,
Great.
thank you so much. That is so incredibly generous. Thank you for jumping in.
So, should we introduce some of these dogs? Kiwi just came up. Did we miss anyone over here? Oh, okay, all right. I thought some dogs snuck in behind me. Okay, so how many dogs do we have up here total?
Let's see.
2,
9?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dogs. That's $100,000. Thank you, everyone who's donating at the for the Raise a Paddle.
We've had a couple more, John and Susan Manuel,
Oh,
longtime puppy raisers.
Yeah, longtime puppy raisers.
As well as Art and Patty Henry.
All right, thank you so much, everyone.
So we just want to have a big round of applause virtually for everyone who's donated tonight, just because we understand that this has been a difficult year. We know that everything is so hard, but tonight, everything that you guys are donating is helping all of these incredible teams. They're going to be able to be placed with someone who really needs one of these service dogs. So, and especially since we have companies that are matching all of these donations.
Absolutely, it's so generous of everybody and all of our sponsors. Thank you so much for making tonight possible and making our incredible impact for the people who we serve. Thank you so much.
And also, if your company that you work for does any type of a charitable donation match, make sure that you get in touch with them at some point this week if you did donate, because then hopefully they can match it to canines. And then that, along with the other donors, really helps get everyone to the goal that they are looking for tonight of trying to reach that $600,000 mark. So if you do have any other gifts that you would like to make, reach out to Angie. She's sitting here. She's waiting to hear from you.
All right, and now it's time to do our fantastic drawing for our door prize, an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of the Gene and Charles Schultz campus and the Canine Center, the last stop before puppies go to their puppy raisers. The winner and a guest will meet puppies and dogs in professional training and have lunch with Executive Director Rachel Meyer and a professional trainer. If you hear your name called, please write your name in the chat and contact us through our website. Angie, do we have a name?
We do. Leslie Everett.
Leslie Everett, are you out there?
So we want to give her a chance to reach out in the chat. And a big thanks again to all the trainers for getting the dogs up here. I mean, I don't know, you're a professional dog trainer.
They seem laser focused on something just off camera.
I don't know what that could possibly be.
I wouldn't dare to suspect.
No, but in all seriousness, I mean, to all of us who actually have dogs at home, I don't think that any one of them, except one of these exceptionally well-trained dogs, would be able to sit here in a group like this for as long as they have just hanging out. And so I think it just really speaks to the passion, the intensity, the enthusiasm that these dogs have for their jobs.
They really do. Although it's not by any mistake, it is the hard work of our volunteer puppy raisers and our training staff who do such an amazing job with these dogs. Thank you. And I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight. We wish we could have been together in person. And one last thank you to the Al Dare Foundation and our anonymous donor for their matching gifts, and to all of you who made a huge difference tonight for people with disabilities.
Again, thank you so much, and I am so excited to announce what we have just done. I think Angie has a total on how much we have actually raised so far tonight between our auctions, our donations. Angie, where are we at?
Well, between everything, including the $200,000 gifts, they will both give their donations, and we are at almost $660,000.
$660,000. That is
Congratulations.
absolutely incredible. No, thank you all so much. Truly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for donating and for also joining us here tonight.
Yeah, we really have had a lot of fun with all of you. Thank you to the amazing dogs and all of the people here. My name is James Dern, alongside Katie Nielsen, on behalf of the people who will achieve greater independence through the incredible impact of a service dog. Thank you. Have a great night.